Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Trending Super Show here on the World Wide Web, here on YouTube. So please subscribe, click, and hit that bell to get the latest video notifications when you subscribe. And if you're not getting those notifications, refresh your channel multiple times a week, if not daily. I try to come out with brand new videos for everybody, putting things together in a perspective you won't find anywhere else. What is trending? What is going on? And in yesterday's video, I did a video on Kevin Spacey, and of course, many of the people that actually, talked bad about him or whatever, ended up dead, right? All these things, and this guy supposedly committed suicide. And if you missed the video, it's a definite must check out. Go back and watch this video. I go through some of the things that I thought that, again, it's just very strange. Kevin Spacey, three of the victims, or three people that said he did something to them, ended up dead, just like the Clintons and all these things. And I go into how it's like a spiritual battle and all these things. So, folks, and also, on Christmas, around Christmas Day or so forth and so on, so many celebrities around that time die and all these things because, again, we live in a world of occult rituals. December 25th is a big time occult, holiday for the occultists, Saturnalia. Of course, we had the fire ring and all these things, right? So again, these are all signs and symbols, and this is what these people are all about. Even in the show that I did yesterday of the guy that was a royal, again, Norwegian royal, right? This guy that, basically said that, Kevin Spacey touched his, genitalia and all these things, Ari or whatever, ended up dying. They said, and, I talked about his wife. Now, his wife is one of the royals, Norwegian ex-royal Ari, who had killed himself on Christmas Day. Again, why is it Christmas Day? Why are these elitists? Why are these royals? Now, why is George Michael's sister gone? We're going to get into that. But again, he said he hated being called a clown after his divorce. Now, remember, folks, if you watched my show last night, I talked about how this guy, I bet 1,000,000,000%, again, notice the sun symbolism, again, all these royals are nothing but the occultists, was not happy whatsoever of his wife getting hooked up with, again, a shaman, a new ager, all these things. This guy thinks he's some kind of god or some kind of high priestess shaman, which is also a bisexual man. Again, you can be whoever you want, guys. Again, I gotta say that because, you're hating this and that. I'm just stating what he is. And so when this man got his divorce or whatever, kicked him out, whatever, this and that, I'm sure he wasn't happy. And he was being called a clown after divorce of Princess Martha. Well, she began dating Gwyneth Paltrow's bisexual. Whenever you see this word here, folks, bisexual. And I didn't know that he was bisexual. I knew that he was a cult leader, right? And all these things here. But when I seen that, this guy, I'm sure was not happy what was going on. And people now, again, he felt like a fool and a public actor years before his death. So they were making fun of him, or whatever. He felt like an idiot. And now she announced a new relationship with the shaman Dirk, that's 44, in May 2019. Now, is it that he was going against the grain? He was upset that his ex-wife, would go with a con man, because this is what this guy is, truly. He's nothing but a con man. And again, the shaman of Miss Paltrow, right? Hollywood, Occultwood, Satanwood, Puddlewood, you call it for whatever you want. Again, Miss Paltrow, they were like sisters. The pairs are pictured together, dancing in the fields, in years, and all these things. And so now you see here it is, the shaman, the spiritual mentor, picture together. And of course now, this guy had it all in some sense, but again, connected to the occultism. Many of the royals are. And then all of a sudden he's looking like a fool here. Again, there they go. Criticism married. He wasn't seen again and all these things. In 2002, they got married. Of course, the royal crest, all these things. And now, she's up with this dude here. Again, very sickening. New Ageism, occultism, Luciferianism. Let me play a little bit of this for you guys right here as well. Again, guys, connecting the dots, just connecting the dots. I said this in yesterday's show.
Shamanism, it's about being a kid. It's about having fun. It's about being explorative.
Being possessed by demons, right?
To the spirit world is a very beautiful thing because we don't lose the understanding of just because something's not in front of us, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Online classes.
When I teach you techniques or rituals or tools that you need in order to be able to
again, rituals, Luciferian rituals, guys.
Or those places, you got to do it from a place of fun, a place of exploration, not a...
Well, anyway, guys, I don't even like a thing. And now this bisexual man is with royalty, all connected. Notice here as well, the checkerboard, to shoes, again, the Freemason, occultism, all linked up. So who even knows that she could have took out her husband for maybe being upset for being with this guy, and now they're blaming Kevin Spacey or whatever. But I truly believe it was a spiritual battle. Notice here the serpents. This also looks like a Baphomet. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, right? The horns would be the serpent necklace. Okay, guys, this is what these people are all about. But anyway, it is what it is. So that guy lost his life within, again, on December 25th, right, or whatever, Christmas Day. And he did not like what was happening to his ex-wife. He felt like a fool. Next thing, he's gone. And again, also with Kevin Spacey being a warlock. Now, let's get into George Michael. Now, I remember George Michael himself died on Christmas Day. I'll never forget about it because I was with my family and my brother goes, oh my gosh, I looked on my phone and George Michael died. And again, as soon as I heard that, I knew it was an occult ritual, right? And they say that, he died of natural causes, all these things, fatty liver disease or all this stuff. But this story came out here in the Telegraph UK where actually George Michael was actually trying to take his life or something happened there. George Michael's boyfriend has claimed the singer committed suicide after making 4 previous attempts to take his own life. Fadi, who found George Michael's dead in his Oxfordshire home in 2016, said the singer died at the age of 53 on Christmas Eve, the birthday of his late mother. Again, all there, Michael died from natural causes. Whatever. Fatty liver, blah, blah, blah. Originally said he had found his body on Christmas Day, but emails seen by the Sun newspaper, again, conclusive, been wrong. The emails, I am sick and tired of people asking me what happened on Christmas Day. Well, let me tell you, George died on his mother's birthday so that we might answer the question. Not to mention, it took 5 attempts to, again, end his life. I think it's an important story. So there's, again, conflicting things. Did he die on Christmas Day? They found him on Christmas Day. Did he die on Christmas Eve? Again, did he die of fatty liver? Whatever, guys, listen, this was a blood occult ritual. Just like I truly believe that this guy here, he did not commit suicide. Okay, I believe one way or another, they got him. Okay, this is all part of the occult rituals. Now, there's new information. Okay, George Michael's sister dies on Christmas Day. Unbelievable, folks. Again, we are living in some crazy times. Desperately sad, Andrew shares heartache over utter tragedy death of Wham co-stars George Michael's sister, Melanie, 55, whose body was found on Christmas Day, exactly 3 years after he died. Melanie was found by her older sister, Yaldai or Yeda, whatever. I'm not even going to try to, Patinatu or whatever, on their home in London. The Metropolitan Police said it was called to the property at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. She and her brother were close, and Melanie was left part of the estate of his death. Her lawyer, John Reed, today confirmed sudden death. Again, just sudden. How did she die? On behalf of the family. George was found dead again at his home on Christmas Day at the age of 53. George Michael's sister again dies 55. Again, the numerology. Of course, the winter solstice, Saturnalia, 5-5, duality numbers. The hairdresser was found by her older sister at the home. Andrew shared a heartache over the utter tragedy. Again, we don't know how she died. Melanie was close that she left her estate, which included $97.6 million fortune. So this woman had money. When George Michaels died, he left his estate, right? He left his estate with his, sisters. He only had 2 sisters or whatever. Here we go. So there she is. And again, in how much was it? George left the bulk of his estate, estimated at $120 million to his sister. So about $60 million plus, again, royalties and all this stuff, while his partner, Fadi, was left out of the will. Now, again, this is Fadi, the guy that said, George Michael, he killed himself. Now, wait a minute. What is happening here? Why don't we have any investigation on Fadi? I'm sure he wanted a cut. The sisters have been overseeing the rights of his music and approved of release recent films last Christmas, which included the music throughout as well as previous unreleased tracks. Again, Melanie was loyal to George and even up to Elton John, again, so forth and so on. Notice here how she has the cheetah print. Again, all part of the occult. Again, how did she die? We're just finding out suddenly. George Michael's sister, again, in the early 80s. They were close. She has spoken fondly about her brother. There she is as well. Again, she had the money and the rituals. There it is. George Wham bandmate Andrew, again, was shocked. This is the bandmate, of course. They all bend over to Rover, right? It's all part of the deal there. Utterly tragic news of Mel. All these things, my thoughts with her sister and father at the desperate, sad times. And so there it is. Who knows what really, really happened? Who knows, guys? Again, I mean, and like I said in yesterday's video, I truly believe that there are no coincidences. There's no coincidences when it comes to the stuff. Now, is it a spiritual? Is it a demonic energy? Like, again, the demons, you fall victimized through family, demons and stuff like that. The Bible talks about it. So if he did commit suicide, did she commit suicide? Right now, we don't know. Again, I Googled it. I don't know how she died. Again, died on the same day, right, as her brother, all there. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. We live in a fallen world. Again, he died in 2005 at the age of 53 on Christmas Day, 2016, or Christmas Eve, and all these things. And here is the boyfriend, George Michael's boyfriend that didn't get a dime, right? What happened there? All part of the system, guys. All part of the system. And it is the new world order that we live in. It is the fallen world. And again, nothing happens by happenstance. I truly believe that. So just, putting some things together. This is going to be a quick little video here. I pray that you all have a blessed weekend. But again, guys, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the system. You know what I mean? This guy just like Jeffrey Epstein, like I said in yesterday's video, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. He did not kill himself. If you think he killed himself, then I don't know. I got a bridge in the Mojave Desert for you, right? Come on. These people are high degree occultists. They do things on certain dates, certain times, just like, again, you had this monster, right? Kevin Spacey, within, he did a threat in December, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then he does it again. Then this guy ends up dead, and the occultists again keep on playing the game. The reality is George Michaels was connected to the occultism. It's always about the money at the end of the day, the dark spirits. Here he is in his album cover with the all-seeing eye Illuminati. The guy was a sellout. And again, the blood rituals, even after they die, they have to do blood rituals, blood sacrifices. And even when they die, here he is again doing the all-seeing eye right here. Again, George Michaels unplugged. Again, why is he always taking the picture with the one eye? And of course, he did the album Faith, which was blasphemy, right? Because you got to have faith. And it was all occult and New Ageism. Notice the symbols here of the occult, okay? Mocking Christ, right? The man was a homosexual man. That's not a secret. And he was not a good guy, really, whatever. He had some talent. I'm not going to lie. When I was a kid, I did like him. I didn't know any better, right? And his songs, of course, he was part of Wham and all these things. And it is what it is, guys. These people sell out. They sell their soul, and even when they sell their soul, they continuously come after whatever they can. It is what it is. So there it is, especially in Christmas, around Christmas, the Saturnalia, many of these celebrities die, multiple, whatever. Here he is, George Michaels, doing what? The witchcraft. There it is. Again, the occultism pointing. Okay? The guy killed himself supposedly. I don't believe that, but, I think it was more notorious than that. But it is what it is, guys. And this is the system. So again, disclaimer, guys. Disclaimer. Again, I can't say the Illuminati took her out. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that there are more spiritual things happening in this world. The devil's going to, take what he can when you do these, when you sell your soul, the devil's going to cash in, as they say. And that's what happens in the celebrity realm, okay? These people, again, they get fortune and fame. They're miserable. Half the time they can't even spend their money, right? They got their money tied up in their agents and all these things. They're nothing but slaves, okay? And it is what it is. Again, the signs and symbols are there, all part of the agenda. So there you go, guys. Just want to do a really quick video, right? Wham, we are here to, again, what Tom says real quick here. He says, Wham, again, we help AIDS multiply. Hey, man, it is what it is. You're right? This weekend, all these things. So it's a lot of things happening in this world. We truly need God. We need the Heavenly Father. We are living in the end times, guys, and we are in the New World Order. And I pray that each and every one of you are blessed in the Sabbath. We're all sinners. Let's go to God. Let's get one with the Most High. Guys, I also may be changing this channel into more of a positive thing. I may be doing inspirational Bible verses and inspirational, videos. Again, I'm thinking about doing that here on the Trending Show. I'll talk about trending topics, of course, but more positive stuff. And then on the Truth Never Sleeps, I'll cover these types of topics here as well, guys. So yeah, there you go. What are your thoughts? What happened to this guy here? Again, they said he committed suicide, right? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Was he jealous and all these things? He was called a clown. He talked about the truth about Kevin Spacey. What about George Michaels again? How his lover said he committed suicide. And now we have his sister, and who knows how she dies. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know on the comment board. Of course, thanks everybody for coming live here today. Ultimately, it's sad all the way around. I do not like when anybody dies, truly, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for coming aboard another video, another tantalizing conspiratorial video. Again, these videos are here to make you think. Of course, never buy into what the media just pushes forth. Again, exactly. Dennis to Christ, lies, nothing but lies. Exactly. Thank you guys again, Tom and Dennis and Dorothy and everybody here on this live stream here today. And of course, subscribe. Click and hit the bell if you feel led to give. You can. Of course, Patreon and all these things. And of course, become a part of the Truther Club as well. Thanks, everybody. Love you guys. Have a safe and blessed Sabbath. God bless you. Take care. And may God bless your family. May God show his infinite power, glory, and wisdom. May his eternal love and peace surely be with you for all time. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.